I think it's invaluable to have a co-founder. At the beginning, I was like, do you really need it? Do you want to do your own thing? And you're like, how much coordination is it going to be? You kind of like, it's kind of being married, right? You're like really together all the time. You spend so many hours with each other doing the working hours and later, and it's kind of a big decision. And I was very nervous about it from the beginning, and I would do it anytime again. So that's super helpful. I don't think, like, the cool thing about having a co-founder is you have one idea and the ideas become so much bigger together. Like, he always thinks very differently from how I think, and just the spectrum that you cover together is so much bigger. And it's also like the stuff that make me nervous doesn't make him nervous, and the other way around. So it's like it keeps the pace and the peace a lot more together. So that's definitely a big lesson that I would never want to miss, like my co-founder. I'm very grateful about that. And it does get really hard in between. And a third lesson that I'm definitely actively working on is you need a balance in your own life. And I think you have the tendency, especially when you're an early founder, and Clemens, my co-founder, has really founded his entire thing before already, and he's learned this lesson much earlier than I have. But to take your time off on vacation. It's always so easy to say, oh, you know what, I didn't get done today. And the list of things never stops. And I think I've come to the conclusion that your workload is always going to be around 70% above of what you can actually handle on that day. And you need to learn to prioritize a lot, but to also learn to say no and cut it, right? And I think that's a consistent lesson you need to keep learning and work on to handle, and to keep your sanity and energy, most of all the energy level, I think, is something you wanna keep up.